Nature does not create the weak. It only creates the perfect in their own way. One is born to hunt. The other is born to end every hunt. When two forms of perfection meet, there is no room for mistakes. And just one perfect moment became each other's final mistake. Wild Africa, the unexpected encounter between a leopard and a black cobra. The East African savanna at dawn. The golden light of early day spreads slowly through the acacia canopy, warming the earth still damp with the night's dew. Herds of zebras and antelopes begin moving toward the water source. The rhythm of the savanna awakens with each footfall, orderly and peaceful. In the distance, a figure lies motionless on a tree branch. No movement, no sound, only a pair of amber eyes sweeping across every shadow below. This is the domain of the leopard, a land where hundreds of hunts have unfolded, where every rock and thicket holds the memory of the strong. The leopard is the most elusive of Africa's big cats. Body weight ranging from 30 to 70 kilograms, distributed across all of sub-Saharan Africa. Unlike lions or cheetahs that rely on speed, the leopard is a master of solitary ambush. It approaches prey in absolute silence, then strikes at a range from which it cannot miss. This female leopard has controlled an 18 square kilometer territory for the past 3 years. Every morning she patrols the same route without variation. Suddenly, she stops. Both ears stand upright. Her nose flares slightly, drawing in the morning breeze. Something unlike any ordinary day is drifting past. To the south of her territory, a group of warthogs is rooting through the soil for food. They do not yet know they are within the sightline of a predator. The leopard begins to lower her center of gravity. Each step of her approach carries no apparent weight. This is the phase where millions of years of evolved instinct take complete control. But the savanna always holds moments of surprise. Midway through her approach, the ground in front of the leopard stirs. Another movement, not a warthog, is emerging. Outside a burrow is the entrance to another creature's territory, one that has lived here longer, more quietly, and dangerously so in an entirely different way. A black cobra begins to slide out. To understand this threat, one must look at the characteristics of one of the most dangerous snakes in Africa. The black cobra is named after its dark body color. When threatened, it flares its hood to appear larger, a clear warning signal before attacking. Ranging from 1.5 to 2.5 meters in length, the black cobra moves at a moderate pace, but with extreme agility. When threatened, it can launch an attack in an instant, with a reaction time of just 0.2 to 0.5 seconds. The black cobra's venom is a mixture of neurotoxins and cytotoxins. Without treatment, a victim can die within 20 minutes to a few hours, depending on the amount of venom injected. In the savanna ecosystem, the black cobra is not typical prey for a leopard. The two species rarely encounter each other because each is clever enough to avoid the other. But this time, there is no other choice. The snake's burrow lies directly in the leopard's only approach path. Two territories, two instincts, the same moment. Every move that follows will be decided not by strength or venom, but by who makes the first mistake. This is where two systems of evolution collide. The black cobra detects the leopard when less than 2 meters separate them. Instantly, it rears its front body upward, mouth slightly open. This is the language of territorial defense. The leopard does not retreat. Its nervous system has shifted state. From hunting to confrontation, both are now locked in a situation with no safe way out. The leopard extends a probing swipe with its front paw. The snake reflexively shifts to the right. No contact is made. It is only the first test, measuring the other's reaction speed. The snake counters immediately, a lightning-fast forward strike. The leopard pulls back just in time. The safe distance is entirely erased. Both sides are reading each other's rhythm. Normally, such confrontations end quickly. One side withdraws. But here the space is compressed. Behind lies pressure from the environment. Ahead lies the black cobra's territory. Neither side will yield. The leopard begins to circle. It searches for the angle where the opponent's defense is weakest. The snake also turns with each step, leaving no blind spot exposed. The snake strikes a second time, faster. The leopard sidesteps left, but the snake's head grazes past. It does not sink in deep, but contact has occurred. This is the moment that shifts the balance. The amount of venom injected is not enough to cause immediate paralysis, but the neurotoxin has already begun moving through the bloodstream. An invisible clock starts counting down, though the victim has not yet realized it. The leopard launches a powerful counterattack, both front paws pinning down the snake's head. But the black cobra twists its body. Force from both sides erupts simultaneously. The snake lands a second bite into the leopard's front wrist. Deeper this time, a larger dose of venom. The leopard yanks its paw away, shakes hard, and backs off. Retreating into the shade, the leopard begins licking the wound. The front leg trembles faintly, the first sign of the nervous system being affected as the venom begins to take hold. The snake does not give chase. It holds its position, body raised high, tracking every movement. No further strike is needed if the opponent has already been marked. The leopard lies down, breathing faster than normal. Its tail flicks in an irregular rhythm. The venom is acting on the central nervous system. 2 hours pass. The sun climbs high. The warthog group left long ago. Only 2 creatures remain in this lowland. One recovering, one slowly fading. For most species, this would be the moment to withdraw. But the leopard is not programmed to give up. That very quality is what allows it to survive, and sometimes what pushes it to a dangerous limit. All four legs tremble faintly, but still bear weight. Instinct takes control. The leopard moves toward the black cobra again. Slower now, heavier. The snake rears higher, mouth wide open. The black interior of its mouth is fully exposed. The final warning. Every defensive mechanism has been activated to its maximum. But the leopard still advances. Its movement is no longer fluid, but its body mass remains a physical advantage. This is the moment where muscle strength and biological toxin both reach their limit. The final clash lasts only a few seconds. The leopard throws its full body weight down, pins the snake, and drives its jaws into the body just behind the black cobra's head, the classic killing technique of the big cat family. In its final seconds, the black cobra attempts to use what strength remains to fight back, but it no longer has enough. A winner has been found. The black cobra stops moving. The leopard releases its jaw and moves slowly away. Breathing heavy, broken. 3 bites, enough venom to bring down an animal as large as an African buffalo, are spreading through its entire body. Its hind legs buckle first. It tries to stand, manages to, then falls again. The nervous system can no longer transmit enough signals to maintain balance. The body is gradually losing its connection to the brain. This is the paradox of the confrontation. The victor is dying. The leopard acted entirely on instinct, and the price is its own life. There is no true victory. The sun tilts slowly westward over the African savanna. No creature rises and walks away. Only the red earth remains silent, and the dust drifting on the evening wind. Within a few hours, vultures will appear. This is not an ending, but the reintegration of matter into a cycle that nature never interrupts. The old territory still remains. Tomorrow, another leopard may pass through, or another black cobra will slide out at a fateful moment. The encounter between the leopard and the black cobra is not a story of good and evil, the strong or the weak. It is a story of two perfect biological systems, and the price paid when that perfection meets head-on. Africa does not permit existence without purpose. Every creature here pays its dues through ceaseless evolution. But when two peaks of evolution meet, the outcome is sometimes no longer a victory, but mutual annihilation. The savanna will continue this way, day after day, million years after million years. No judgment, no mercy, only the cold and perfect workings of nature. The African savanna stretches endlessly. Afternoon sun casts gold across dry grasslands. This is a place where survival demands special adaptation. Daytime temperatures exceed 40 degrees. Water sources are scarce. Predators lurk everywhere. Only the strongest species survive. In this harsh land, many animal species have found ways to survive, running fast, stalking, or flying high. But one species chose its own path. In a cool rock den, a small creature is resting, black and white fur sharply defined. This is the honey badger, one of the most extraordinary animals in Africa. Mellivora capensis is the scientific name of this species, close relatives of weasels and mongooses. When fully grown, they weigh about 12 kilograms and are 80 centimeters long. The distinctive black and white two-toned coat is very recognizable. Head, back, and tail are gray-white. Face, legs, and belly are jet black. This is a warning signal to enemies. Long, curved claws designed for digging. Sharp teeth for effective tearing. The face, though small, displays unusual determination. Honey badgers are distributed widely throughout sub-Saharan Africa, from Senegal to Ethiopia, south to South Africa. Some individuals also live in India and the Middle East. Their habitat is diverse, from dry grasslands to sparse forests, from rocky areas to near deserts. The honey badger's adaptability far exceeds many other species. Life expectancy in the wild is about 7 to 8 years. In protected environments, they can live longer. Current numbers remaining in the wild have not been accurately recorded. The honey badger's most distinctive feature is its special skin layer. Skin nearly 6 millimeters thick, hard as armor. More importantly, it's very loose relative to the body. This skin structure allows honey badgers to twist flexibly even when bitten tightly. Honey badgers can immediately turn their heads to bite back. This skin layer can resist arrows, spears, even fangs. This is the result of thousands of years of evolution in a dangerous environment. But the most special weapon is their extremely strong poison resistance. Their immune system can neutralize the venom of many dangerous snake species. Special antibodies in honey badger blood can neutralize cobra venom. Even venom from mambas or puff adders has little effect on them. If bitten by a venomous snake, honey badgers may lose consciousness. But after only about 2 hours, they will wake up as if nothing happened. After recovery, they usually return and eat the very snake that just bit them. This behavior demonstrates this species' steadfast hunting instinct. The honey badger's intelligence is also noteworthy. They are among the few wild animals that can use tools. Wood pieces, stones can all become implements. Observations have recorded honey badgers using tree branches as ladder steps to climb walls, piling dirt into mounds to climb over fences. This is a rare problem-solving ability. Many conservation areas struggle when trying to keep honey badgers within their grounds. They always find ways to escape. This species' persistence has virtually no limits. This behavior is not due to hyperactivity. This is a strong territorial instinct. Honey badgers need large spaces to live and search for food. Each individual can control territory up to 50 square kilometers wide. They move regularly within this range, never stopping too long in one place. Honey badgers are omnivores with an extremely diverse diet, from insects, reptiles, birds, eggs, to fruits and roots. Their favorite food is bee larvae and honey. The English name honey badger comes from this. They're willing to face danger to get food. When discovering a beehive, honey badgers don't hesitate to attack. Thousands of stinging bees don't deter them. The thick skin layer protects effectively. They use powerful claws to break open the hive, then enjoy the larvae inside. Sometimes they eat even the adult bees. The honey badger's sense of smell is very developed. They can detect prey 30 centimeters underground, helping them find turtle eggs and animal burrows. The honey badger's snake hunting skills are particularly notable. They actively seek out venomous snake species. Agile movements help them avoid fatal bites. A honey badger's bite to the snake's head usually causes instant death. Then, they eat the entire snake, including the head containing venom sacs. Honey badgers are active mainly at night and at dusk. Cool temperatures help them move easily. During hot days, they rest in rock dens or tree shade. Their vision is not strong, but combined with acute smell and hearing, they hunt effectively even without moonlight. When not digging their own burrows, honey badgers often seize burrows of other animals. Foxes, mongooses, even porcupines can lose their homes to honey badgers. They charge into burrows, drive out the old owners, and occupy the space. This behavior demonstrates the species' strong character and energy conservation. In burrows, honey badgers will rest and reproduce. Young are usually born 1 to 2 per litter. Mothers nurse young for 12 months before they become independent. Despite their small size, honey badgers are famous for their extraordinary courage. They don't avoid any enemy, even the largest predators in Africa. Lions, leopards, hyenas have all tried to attack honey badgers, but the special skin layer and ferocity make them usually give up. Not worth the effort. When threatened, honey badgers emit high-pitched sounds and stand up to look bigger. They don't back down, even willing to charge and attack first. There are cases of a single honey badger chasing an entire pride of lions away from prey. This determination is a survival strategy proven effective. Most predators don't want to waste energy on difficult prey like honey badgers. They seek easier targets. However, honey badgers are not without enemies. Giant pythons can strangle them. Eagles can catch inexperienced young. Besides hunting, honey badgers are also environmental cleaners. They eat dead animal carcasses, helping control pests and clean up habitats. Honey badgers also play an important role in controlling venomous snake populations. Regular snake hunting helps balance the ecosystem. The honey badger's behavior of destroying beehives also has ecological effects. Many insect species and small birds benefit from destroyed hives. Special relationship with honey-guide birds. This bird will lead honey badgers to beehives. After honey badgers break the hive, birds eat the remaining beeswax. This is a rare symbiotic relationship in nature. Both species benefit. Birds get food, honey badgers find hives faster. However, this relationship is gradually decreasing due to shrinking habitat. Both honey badgers and honey-guide birds need large spaces to survive. In the West, honey badgers have become cultural icons. The slogan, "Honey Badger Don't Care," is famous everywhere. It represents an indomitable spirit. The honey badger's life philosophy inspires many people. Persistent, independent, unafraid of difficulties. Despite their tough exterior, honey badgers are also creatures that need protection. Their habitat is gradually shrinking due to expanding farming and livestock. Farmers sometimes hunt honey badgers because they attack poultry. Poisoning and trapping also threaten the species' numbers. Climate change in 2026 also affects honey badgers. Prolonged drought and rising temperatures reduce food sources. Conservation organizations are researching to better understand honey badgers, monitoring movement, behavior, and their ecological needs. Community education helps people understand the honey badger's role and find solutions for peaceful coexistence between humans and wildlife. Honey badgers are an indispensable part of the African savanna. Their presence is a sign of a healthy ecosystem. The honey badger's intelligence, strength, and courage are evidence of wonderful evolution, an enviable survivor. In the challenging natural world, they never give up, never stop finding ways to survive. The honey badger's future depends on decisions to protect habitat, reduce conflict, and raise awareness. Honey badgers remind us that strength doesn't come from size. It comes from determination, from adaptability, and from relentless persistence. In the ever-changing natural world, honey badgers will continue to survive, as long as we give them the opportunity. The honey badger walks through the savanna, unafraid, undeterred, because this is their world. Dawn light illuminates the East African savanna. A new day begins on land of thousands of living beings. Here, elephants slowly walk through grasslands. Buffalo gather near water areas. Giraffes stretch their necks high against the vast sky. And somewhere on the hills, a familiar silhouette gradually appears. That's the lion, often revered as king of the savannah. But even with that title, lions understand there are encounters requiring extremely careful consideration. Lions are the only big cat species living in groups. Adult males can reach mass around 190 kilograms. Canine teeth up to 8 centimeters long, combined with bite force around 650 pounds per square inch, allow them to tear through prey, skin, and tissue. Speed can reach 80 kilometers per hour. Currently, only about 20,000 individual lions live in the wild. Each pride typically consists of 10 to 15 individuals living and hunting together. Male lions assume the role of defending territory, while females are the pride's main hunting force. Yet on this savanna, lions are not the largest species. Black rhinos weigh up to 1,400 kilograms, 7 times a lion's weight. Two horns made of compressed keratin can grow up to 1.5 meters long, creating one of the most fearsome natural weapons on the savanna. Skin about 5 centimeters thick acts like protective armor, and when necessary, rhinos can charge forward at speeds up to 55 kilometers per hour. An angry rhino doesn't discriminate opponents. They charge straight ahead. Lions know this and usually choose to stay away. Only about 5,500 black rhinos remain in the wild. These solitary giants rarely need others to defend themselves. But it's not just size that makes lions wary. Spotted hyenas have 1,100 PS, eye bite force, strongest among carnivores. Each weighs only 80 kilograms, much smaller than lions. Yet they never travel alone. Hyena clans can reach 30 members. Their jaws can crush bones, leaving virtually no part of prey behind. And this is the problem with lions. Hyenas attack even solitary lions, or simply steal their prey. With about 27,000 living individuals, spotted hyenas use complex sounds to coordinate. Numbers are their strength. Near water areas, another threat lurks. Hippos, considered Africa's most dangerous species, weigh up to 3,200 kilograms. Canine teeth 50 centimeters long, growing from jaws that can open to 150 degrees. Bite force 1,800 pounds per square inch, nearly 3 times a lion's. Despite heavy bodies, hippos can run 30 kilometers per hour on land. Their territory is an absolute forbidden zone. Lions rarely dare think about attacking adult hippos. The price could be too high for a predator. With about 125,000 individuals, hippos spend most time in water. That's how they keep their sensitive skin moist. Some species look gentle but are extremely dangerous. Giraffes reach 5.5 meters tall, the tallest land animal on the planet. With mass from 1,200 to 1,900 kilograms, those long legs serve not just for movement, but are extremely dangerous defensive weapons. A kick from a giraffe carries 900 kilograms of force, enough to fracture a lion's skull or cause immediate serious injury. For this reason, lions only hunt giraffes with full pride coordination, as single individuals rarely risk confrontation. About 117,000 giraffes still exist. Height helps them see up to 2 kilometers away, detecting danger very early. And then there's the African buffalo. With mass around 900 kilograms, they're one of the most dangerous opponents lions face. Wide horns can grow up to 1 meter long, reinforced by thick horn layer like armor right on top of the head. Buffalo live in massive herds, sometimes up to 1,000 individuals. When one is attacked, the entire herd immediately reacts. They can run at speeds up to 57 kilometers per hour, and more dangerous is that buffalo often turn to counterattack rather than flee. Even when hunting in groups, lions must accept great risk. Many lions have been seriously injured in these hunts. With about 900,000 individuals, African buffalo still play important roles. They're both food source and challenge for lions. Through thousands of years of evolution, lions have learned an important lesson. That's knowing how to assess risk before acting. Before rhinos and hippos, the best choice is to stay away. No meal is worth risking the entire pride's lives. With hyenas, it's endless competition. Both species hunt the same prey, share the same territory. As for giraffes and buffalo, they only become targets when lions have sufficient numbers and clear advantage. Most of the time, lions still choose safer targets. Antelope and zebras remain top priority choices. Knowledge about these rivals is passed from generation to generation. Lion cubs learn by observing adults. Pride strength helps increase success chances. But even so, it's not always enough to face these giants. Timing is as important as numbers. Lions will wait when opponents are weakened, alone, or off guard. Because every hunt is a calculation. Energy expended must be less than energy gained from prey. Because every hunt is a survival calculation where energy expended must be lower than energy obtained from prey. The presence of rhinos, hippos, and other large animals has shaped how lions exist and adapt through millions of years of evolution. This pressure forces lions to become smarter and more flexible, not just rely on physical strength. Hyenas play a role controlling lion numbers, and competition between the two species helps maintain population balance on the savanna. Giraffes and buffalo, though potential prey, are also forces pushing lions to continuously perfect their hunting skills. Yet in 2026, all these species face a common opponent. Habitat is shrinking day by day. Climate change alters water and food sources. Species must move farther, encounter each other more frequently. Human activity cuts off migration corridors. Conflicts between wildlife and communities increasingly escalate. Poaching remains the top threat, especially for rhinos because of horns and lions for valuable pelts. Fortunately, humans are also acting. Conservation areas are being expanded to protect these species and their habitats. Local community education helps reduce conflict. They learn to coexist peacefully with these wild neighbors. Scientists monitor and study each species' behavior. This data helps make more accurate conservation decisions. Ecotourism creates income for communities. When wildlife has economic value, people have reason to protect them. On the African savanna, life continues as thousands of years before. Lions remain symbols of strength. But now we understand that strength is not everything. Caution and adaptation are also survival strategies. Each species, from giant rhinos to small hyenas, has its own role in nature's grand picture. And protecting all of them is not just responsibility, but how we protect our own future. Midday on the Serengeti grasslands. Temperature reaches nearly 40 degrees Celsius. Blazing sunlight scorches everything without shade cover. Under sparse acacia canopies, a pride of lions lies still. Not moving, not hunting, just lying there, breathing steadily and sleeping with eyes closed. This scene repeats throughout the day. Morning, noon, afternoon. Lions spend nearly all their time resting and sleeping. This isn't laziness. This is a survival strategy refined through millions of years of evolution of Africa's largest carnivore. Research shows lions rest 18 to 20 hours each day. This means they're only actively engaged 4 to 6 remaining hours. This number is higher than most other carnivores, higher than leopards, higher than hyenas, even higher than brown bears during non-hibernation season. The first reason lies in body mass. Adult males can weigh over 200 kilograms. Maintaining this enormous muscle mass requires tremendous energy. Every minute of movement under hot sun consumes precious calories. In an environment of scarce prey, energy must be strictly conserved. Savanna daytime temperatures can reach 40 degrees Celsius. With thick fur and large body mass, lions easily overheat if active at this time. Males' thick manes make this worse. It retains heat like a heavy coat. Too much movement can cause heat stroke and endanger life. The second reason relates to hunting strategy, because lions don't pursue long distances like wild dogs, but ambush and attack with explosive speed at short range. This hunting form requires very large instant strength, so muscles must be adequately rested beforehand. Lack of rest means inability to generate explosive power. One hunting session can consume 3,000 to 5,000 kilocalories, equivalent to energy of a person running a marathon or more. But hunting success rate is only about 20 to 30%. This means 7 to 8 times of effort, lions get nothing but exhaustion. If hunting daily without success, lions will quickly exhaust and no longer have strength to hunt next time. This is the death spiral. Therefore, instead of hunting continuously, lions wait. They lie still, observe, and wait for the most perfect moment. Patience is the intelligent predator's weapon. That moment is usually at dusk or dawn. Cooler temperature, vision still good enough, and prey are moving, seeking food or water. During these hours, lions use all energy accumulated throughout the day. Fully rested muscles are now ready to explode with maximum strength. A wildebeest can provide tens of thousands to over 100,000 kilocalories for the entire pride, depending on prey size and actual meat consumed. After a large meal, lions may not need to hunt for 3 to 4 days. Bodies switch to digestion mode, a process also consuming significant energy. This is lion's survival cycle. Rest to accumulate energy, hunt with full force, eat their fill, then continue resting. No waste, no excess. Meanwhile, herbivore species must eat all day to maintain bodies. They have no other choice because their food has low nutritional content. But lions eat meat, a concentrated energy source. One meal can provide energy for many days. This allows them to live at a completely different pace. Resting extensively also helps lions avoid unnecessary conflicts because every territorial defense battle or food duo consumes energy and risk injury. By lying still in tree shade, lions minimize chances of encountering wandering males or aggressive hyena packs. Hiding is the best way to stay safe. For lionesses, resting is even more important when having cubs. They need to conserve energy to produce milk and protect cubs from danger. GPS data shows lions can lie still in the same shaded area for 24 hours when not hungry, because all purposeless movement wastes energy. From 2026 onward, lions face new challenges. Climate change causes temperatures to rise and water sources deplete faster. This forces prey to move farther to find food, and lions must expend more energy to hunt. The energy balance cycle is being threatened. Conservation areas are working to maintain water sources and protect herbivore populations. When ecosystems balance, lions' natural cycle can continue. Lions teach us an important lesson. Strength doesn't always come from continuous action. Sometimes, resting and waiting is the smartest strategy. In a world where every calorie is precious, knowing when to act and when to conserve energy is the key to surviving in the savannah's harsh environment. The Serengeti grasslands at dawn. A pride of lions lies under the shade of trees after a failed night of hunting. Not far away, a pack of wild dogs is beginning their day. When looking at these two species, most people would bet on the lion. They are bigger, stronger, with claws and fangs far more formidable than the small wild dog. But if asked which species is Africa's best hunter, the answer will surprise many. Not the lion, not the leopard, but the wild dog. This is the story of the carnivore with the highest hunting success rate on the planet, about how a small creature surpasses giants through tactics and persistence. Data from over 20 years of research in the Serengeti and Okavango shows clear numbers. Lions' hunting success rate is only about 20 to 30%. Meanwhile, a pack of wild dogs with 6 to 10 individuals has a success rate of 70 to 85%, 3 times higher than lions. This means in 10 hunting attempts, wild dogs succeed 8 times, while lions may come back empty-handed 7 to 8 times. The difference is enormous. The first secret lies in hunting strategy. Lions are ambush predators, relying on explosive speed over short distances. They will give up after 100 meters. In contrast, wild dogs apply a completely different tactic, operating like marathon runners of the animal world, capable of continuous endurance running from 5 to 10 kilometers. Their speed isn't as high as cheetahs, but they can maintain 50 to 60 kilometers per hour for several continuous minutes. This is their true weapon. Prey may excel in short distances but cannot sustain it long term. And wild dogs only need to pursue continuously, giving the prey no chance to rest. GPS research shows prey's body temperature gradually increases. After 5 minutes of continuous running, they begin to overheat. After 10 minutes, they are completely exhausted. The second secret is pack coordination. Lions typically hunt in small groups of 2 to 3, but wild dogs hunt with the entire pack, 6 to 10 individuals at once. They can take turns leading. When the front individual tires, another takes over. The prey always faces a fresh pursuer. Simultaneously, other individuals run along different paths, cutting off the prey's escape routes. This intelligent encirclement tactic leaves the prey with no way out. Communication within the pack is also superior. Wild dogs emit special calls to coordinate. Each individual knows exactly what they need to do without seeing each other. The third secret is persistence. Lions typically give up after 1 or 2 failures because they expend too much energy. They need long rest periods to recover. But wild dogs can try multiple times in one morning. If the first attempt fails, they rest 15 minutes, then continue, never giving up easily. Their bodies are designed for endurance. Heart and lungs are larger in proportion to body size. An efficient circulatory system helps continuously supply oxygen to muscles. Long, slender legs help them expend less energy when running. Each stride is optimized for performance, not wasting a single calorie. The fourth secret is they hunt at the right time. Unlike lions that typically hunt at dusk and night, wild dogs hunt in the early morning and late afternoon. At these times, the temperature is cooler. They don't overheat during endurance running. Prey are also moving to find food, easier to detect and less vigilant. Additionally, wild dogs face fewer scavengers at these times, as lions and hyenas typically rest in the morning, creating conditions for them to take advantage. Eating speed is also an advantage. When prey is caught, the entire pack tears the meat extremely quickly. They can finish eating an antelope in 15 minutes before scavengers arrive. Lions typically take hours to eat a large prey, easily discovered and robbed by hyenas. Wild dogs give others no chance. But there's a fact few people know. Despite being better hunters, wild dogs are the most endangered species among Africa's large carnivores. Only about 6,600 individuals remain in the wild, fewer than lions, fewer than leopards. Perfect hunting skills aren't enough to protect them from humans. Habitat loss, diseases from domestic dogs, and conflicts with livestock herders are the 3 biggest threats. When territory is fragmented, packs cannot hunt effectively. Conservation organizations are working to create movement corridors and protect large territories. Wild dogs need extensive space to maintain packs and hunt prey. Wild dogs teach the core lesson that strength doesn't always correlate with size, but often comes from intelligent tactics and effective coordination. On the African grasslands, survival victory doesn't belong to the strongest, but to the species that adapts well, persists, and excels at teamwork. Through thousands of years of evolution, African wild dogs have proven this, and if protected, they will continue to maintain their role as the superior hunters of this ecosystem.